Okay, in this video, I'm going to go through an overview of the various widgets. So first, let's go into our sample project. And actually, this gives me an opportunity to show you that we can also drag and drop to arrange the pages. So now our home page is our first page. So the difference would be, see, let me just switch them back. See, right now, if we were to export this project and upload it to a client site, then when the page loaded, when someone visited it, it would come up the coupon page rather than the home page. So we can arrange our pages at any time just by dragging them and dropping them. And now you'll see that when I preview it, our home page is our first page. So just a quick note on that. So let's go into the home page and start looking at some widgets. Now, I'm not going to drill down too deep in this. I'm going to hide the properties for now. And as you can see, let me just bring this down so you can see. As you can see, I can always just click to show or hide them. So I'm going to hide them for now just to get them out of my way and give you a quick rundown of the various widgets we have at our disposal. So we have the link widget, which I showed you in the basics, which is a widget to create links. They can be external links to anything you want, and they can be internal links, again, with text, as you can see here. So let me create one to the coupon page so you get to see it. You know, this is a link to coupon. Now it's going to drag all that text, which is kind of a lot of text for a widget, but there it is. So that can be, obviously it links to anything we want it to link to. Next, we have our button, which we've also shown very briefly. But again, what a button does is it also, connects anything you want. An external URL, you could put, there might be a link to your Groupon. It might be a link to a video that's external that you want to send them to. Could be any number of things, or again, internal. So in this case, you get to choose where it's going to go. You can choose the title. And you can choose the theme. Let me use A this time. I'll drag it on. And there you go. Now, if I click Save, because these look like they're the same, but they're actually different. Let me show you. As you can see, this has our light brown theme, and this has our A theme, the built-in theme. Now, I'm not going to go too deep with the widgets on this one. This is a very quick overview. Now, what a bar is, you add it, is you're able to put something like, this is a bar. And it's basically a separator. So say we want it to be our B theme. Then we can drag it, and there it is. Now, we might want it to break up contents, what they're usually used for, so we can put it there. If I save it and preview it, we'll see now that we have our B, the blue theme, separating it out. Now, at any time, you can always rearrange things where you want them, just by dragging and dropping. If we want to change something, we say, no, we want that to match the theme of our first button. Click Edit. I choose light brown. I click Save. I preview. Oops, 1 second. Let me click. I didn't save it, I don't think. Save. Preview. There it is, and it changes to match. The next widget in the Elements section is the collapsible. And basically it's any number of things you could be putting in here, but basically, text that you want to have that collapses. This is collapse widget text. And I could call it, close if I want it. Let me make it capital. Close text. So now, and again, we can also theme it. drag it on, and there it is. And we save it, preview it, and just like that, we got one that opens and closes. Could be any number of things in there. Text, very straightforward, which is text. As I've shown you on the webinar, you're also able to go, like if you wanted to go to, like Pro Football Weekly or something like that, which I happen to visit pretty regularly. I'm a football fan. I've shown that it's not just the, you can actually grab things. Now, sometimes you have to do a little extra work. Some sites is not as good as others, but notice this, I can actually just paste it in, drag the whole thing on. Let me save it, let me preview it, and check this out. There it is. Just dragged and dropped and ready to go. So you can do that from your own blogs, which is really handy. And that's just copy and paste. Very straightforward. You could have, or actually I'll show you right from within it. Let me edit the widget. I could have chosen to actually put this all in as HTML. Click HTML and up comes the ability, and there's all of our HTML source. So I can change it at a source level. Let me cancel that. I could have added the text widget directly from HTML by adding HTML into here, or just adding text into here and using the, this is text. And I could, I can highlight it, I can make it bold, I can make it a, a headline, I can change, the color, whatever you want. So it's a very straightforward widget, very powerful, just your typical, text editor. And we have an HTML one for adding HTML, specifically HTML into here. So that's it for the elements section. In the next video, we're going to take a look at our images section. And again, I'll remind you that this is just a quick overview. There will be other videos that will drill down and be used, and also the combination videos where I show you actual specific sites being built, what widgets are being implemented, and why. So I'll see you in the next video on images.